Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly love reading for Leo. Hope everyone's doing well this week. Lovely Leos. See what's going on with you guys. The overall energy. Oops, there we go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Intelligent, little impartial. Yes, you got someone thinking about you. Ah, yes, look at that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might have a couple of people. This could be you. This could be them. We'll see where we're at here. And we have the World. Yes, I feel as though there's something changing here. There's somebody coming around. They could be in your energy, in your world, in your neighborhood. Something is beginning to move. You may have someone who's changed their mind. You may have a couple people changing their mind. Let's see who's coming around here. What is this all about, Leo? You have an Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, this could be yourself as well. Okay, being that King of Wands energy, motivated, inspiring, theatrical, and ambitious. It looks like you've got either a couple people or this is you and somebody else. Something is about to change. Someone maybe you've changed your mind or someone's changing their approach. Leo. What is happening, Leo? Does Leo need to know? What's coming in? What's going out? What's changing in the love lives of the Leo viewers? Clear messages and guidance for Leo. Leo. There we go. Empress energy. 9 of Cups. Oh, yeah. Somebody's thinking about you. They could be a Libra. I see Taurus energy. Someone's been wearing a bit of a mask. Yes, you got someone here who's been wearing a mask, hiding their feelings, offering 1 cup, nothing more. It's a be careful what you wish for. I think you got somebody who's thinking about you a lot. Okay? They're strategizing something. I feel as though you've got someone who... they're very much in their thoughts either about something that's happened or it's just a strategy. They see you as that wish fulfillment. They're a little worried. I think someone's worried about being rejected, or they made somebody offered you something and then they rejected you because they were wearing a false mask. They were using their head over their heart. Something's definitely happened with the two of you with this energy. So yes, we have someone who has some regrets. Now, this could be one person's energy, somebody who was very much in control. Somebody was trying to control things and they have some kind of regret. Somebody wants another opportunity. Ooh. Yeah, they're a bit worried about rejected. Someone feels they've missed an opportunity with you too because they were hiding their feelings, offering 1 cup, nothing more. They now see you as this is someone who sees you as this Empress energy. Something is about to flow here. Look at this beautiful wish fulfillment. This person wants another opportunity to open up. They now are, I do feel there's some unfounded fears here. Yeah, Scorpio energy. So this could be a Scorpio. Something has ended here. Someone's gone through some kind of transition, some kind of change. I feel like you're going to end something with someone who's, or someone ended something with you. And they've changed their mind. They have some regrets. They feel they missed an opportunity. They have regrets for that. Yeah, someone wants another opportunity here. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Look at that, confirmation. Somebody has gone through some changes and something has evolved. It feels very positive. Things are about to go in your favor, but I feel like things didn't go in someone's favor. Whatever it is, I feel they offered you 1 cup, nothing more, or you offered them something, they rejected you. Whatever it is that happened, they're regretting it. And there has been some kind of ending and transformation to do with emotional fulfillment. Yeah, you may have been, this is someone who didn't do anything. They were holding back. They were offering 1 cup instead of all the cups, right? They weren't putting themselves out there properly. They were trying to stay in control. Someone who kind of wanted everything their way. I see somebody very much regretting something. It's more than likely just their actions. They want another opportunity. See, this person didn't do things to, make you happy. They They have regrets. They weren't acting like this. Okay? So it ended. Yes, look at that. There's definitely some deep feelings. See, this person has a lot of deep feelings. They're having romantic thoughts, thinking about you. I feel this person has a few fears, though. I think they're afraid you'll reject them if they come in. They're very much over in their head. I feel like they're probably overthinking. They're thinking of coming towards you. I feel like what they're going to change is the way they come towards you. But just be a little bit cautious. King of Wands energy isn't always bad. A lot of people see it as the playboy, playgirl, you know, of the tarot. Someone who just wants things their way. They're only focused on passion. And it's not true because, especially if you're looking at from the signs, which I read because that makes people understand a bit more. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got something that's ended. It's changed this person. It has to do with them being in control, being focused on something that they shouldn't have been, maybe too focused on themselves. But there's an ending that's creating this new beginning. So somebody who has some, had some fears, things wouldn't go in their way. That's how they're feeling now, right? They're feeling that way. They have some very deep feelings. They may have had some fears. We'll see what those are that I feel are coming to an end. Yeah, teamwork, cooperation, compromise. I think this person was afraid you weren't compatible. We got air and fire here. All right, Leo. Yeah, you may be very fiery. Maybe you like to be in control. Maybe this person sees you as somebody who's... I think what you've got is someone who sort of regrets not being more open with their feelings, and things ended. They've gone through a transformation, and I feel like it's like you took the control back from this person or something. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Yeah, so look at this. See, you took your power back from this person. You ended things. So you are now the one who's kind of in control. Whether you're a man or a woman, you've got this King of Wands energy. You know exactly what you want. But I feel they need to also change. They need to come in. They need to take the lead. They need to come in and take their power back, take that control back. They need to come in and be a leader. That's what I feel this is changing with this person. And they have some fears. I feel this person, whatever has ended, it's this person maybe was afraid you weren't compatible. You weren't on the same page. I feel they want to come in. And I think what's changed is they actually feel like you may be compatible now. So they're weighing the pros and the cons. I think you had somebody who's possibly even procrastinating too much. Maybe this is yourself as well, comparing two people back and forth. You may be moving away, ending something with one person and moving to another. Maybe you've got someone here who's worried about that energy as well. But this could be somebody who's changing their energy as well. So I can see that too. Somebody taking, coming towards you to take the lead. This is somebody who was up in their head. They're now coming in to take the lead, to take action, to focus. So someone who's now figured out what they want and they're going after it. You see with the Chariot? I like this. This is something I feel that it feels like a fairly fast-moving energy. So if you've been around someone lately who wasn't, you're valuing yourself, you're staying in this Empress energy, Spirit's telling you to stay in that energy, know your worth. This is somebody who, you see, maybe they weren't sure, they were feeling a little cautious, they weren't sure if they would get this wish fulfillment, but I feel like this person may have rejected you for some reason. But like when the world is here, when you get this energy, things are turning around. This person's coming back around to cooperate and compromise. They've changed the way they're thinking. They're seeing how they're going to deal with a situation with you. They have very deep feelings, very romantic feelings. But I think this person's fears got in the way. The fear of you two not being compatible. And you may be afraid now that you're not, because you've also possibly gone through some changes. You see how that works? Because we've got two different cycles. This one flows more. It's the world. It's happy. It's success. It's a time of joy and accomplishment. But it's going with that flow, allowing things to evolve. It's like the seasons, right? As the world turns, it's slow. Where the Wheel of Fortune can stop at any time. It's simply like pushing a button. It's done. Getting off an emotional roller coaster. But I think you've got someone here who they see your worth and your value, and I feel they have some regrets for not being emotionally available, for not doing more things. Like to see the happiness they had right in front of them. They didn't do anything to make you happy. They weren't valuing you, and now they're up in their head thinking about all this, what's happened here. Yeah, see, there's someone here. They miss you. They may have ghosted you. Maybe you've ghosted them because they weren't valuing you. Take it as it resonates. This is somebody missing you. Feel like this person has always seen you as the Empress. I do. I don't think that's the issue. I feel they they had some kind of insecurities, or there's some self-worth issues. They were hiding their feelings, offering one cup. They weren't so sure. Maybe they're afraid this wouldn't go anywhere. They weren't good enough. You see, that little bit of, I feel like it's unfounded fears, to be honest, whatever's happened. I feel kind of sad here. I'm getting this vibe of something ended that didn't need to end because someone was insecure, but there was some kind of lack. Like it's like they see you as this Empress. Now, be careful how you put yourself out there too. Sometimes the Empress, especially lately, I'm getting these little vibes of people very much holding yourself in high regard. It's the best thing you can do. But sometimes you can put yourself out of reach a little too much, okay? And you make other people feel like they're not good enough. So watch that. But I don't feel for most of you that's the case. I feel this person felt they weren't good enough. Maybe they didn't have enough money. But they're in their head, This is somebody who's intelligent, usually kind of impartial, rather usually respected by people for their intelligence. But this is somebody who also very stoic. This is someone who uses their head over their heart, being very logical. This person wasn't balancing out those emotions. They were offering one little emotion. They were putting one effort, one emotion into it instead of all of them, you see. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So I feel like you ended things, okay? Or maybe this person ended things with you. Take it as it resonates. But there is some kind of a decision being made here. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. Getting something you want. Yeah, see, this person's very much obsessed. I feel there's something here. They were very much afraid, felt they weren't good. It wasn't a very healthy way to do things. This person could be jealous. They may have jealousy issues or self-worth issues that are unhealthy. See some Capricorn energy. I think this person, I think they see you as everything they could want, their wish fulfillment. But maybe you reached out to them, they rejected you. They did something that wasn't very healthy. But there's some kind of obsession here, the Devil energy. This is somebody who offered 1 cup, nothing more. Kept things to themselves. They could be just really selfish, like they may actually have some issues, but I feel like it's more they're really had something that it's unhealthy for them, which of course projects onto you. But see, this is that thing. This person was invested in something that was toxic and unhealthy. Healthy way to look at things. It's self-indulgence. It's something that, somebody's doing way too much of. That's a Devil energy. Eating too much, drinking too much, drugs, addictions, codependency. It can be anything. So see, this person was very much invested in it. So this person is now, and you may have rejected them because they weren't treating you right. They didn't see your self-worth. They made you feel bad about yourself, maybe indirectly. Take that as it resonates. Something's definitely up with this person's energy, but this is about patience. It's about investing. This person's waiting for the right time. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Whatever the situation. It wasn't very nice, whatever it is, okay? But I feel like the problem is mostly this person. They're up in their head. They're obsessed. They're thinking. This person was invested in not feeling good enough, or they made you feel that way by rejecting you. They may have a pattern, a habit of doing it. Yeah, see, to do with their fears. You see, there's somebody had some fears. They were hiding something, maybe even from themselves. They're looking at that energy now. Yeah, there may have even been a third party. There's definitely I feel like someone had some very deep-rooted fears. And I feel what happened is they were invested in something that wasn't healthy. And I feel that they were up in their head, overthinking. I feel this is somebody who's definitely, they're up in their head. They got these deep feelings, but they have these fears that override. And that's what I feel. Yeah, see, they stopped talking to you. They weren't reciprocating. They weren't sharing with you. I feel this is somebody who wasn't really giving of themselves. They were offering one cup, nothing more. Wow. You may have stopped talking to this person because of this energy. They have some regrets and remorse. They have a lot of stress. Whatever this is, I just think it's someone who's kind of obsessed with not feeling good enough, or they didn't treat you very good and now they feel just absolutely horrible and they're obsessed about it. They want to reach out, but I think they're a little bit afraid. A little bit worried here. They have a fear of reaching out and talking to you because they're afraid they're now going to be rejected. They may have, that could be something that's very unhealthy for them, as they have a terror of being rejected. So they rather just stay up in their head. So here we go. We've got that. Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion. This person's about to make a choice, and there's a decision. They do, they have some regrets for not seeing the possibilities, not making a decision. And it's also possible this person may have had other options. They were invested in something unhealthy. They may have involved you in a third-party situation. They're up in their head. I can tell you they regret it, and in a really, really big way. Yeah, they breadcrumbed you. They weren't offering you much, but they were keeping everything to themselves. Possibly just keeping secrets. They may have kept you a secret from other people. And now they're looking at this. Why didn't I invest? They're in their head. Why didn't I invest in Leo, this beautiful Empress energy? I think mostly this person's lonely. They're missing you, or a lot of you. Where this is someone who's really, really obsessed with their lack of self-worth, okay, or how they made you feel. 10 of Cups. Yeah, weighing the pros and the cons. Yeah, this person's weighing the pros and the cons of coming towards you. They might have been juggling a couple people. You may have ended things because of this, okay, or you have this going on now and you're in this situation where you're not sure. I see an ending that's going to create a transformation. And this transformation could be yourself, Leo, but there is some kind of an epiphany. I definitely see some Scorpio or Aries energy. Definitely some Cancer energy in here. You got someone here who was fighting really hard to control their emotions and feelings. They lost control of the situation because of it when it ended. This person, I feel like they kind of were a little bit out of control for a bit. I feel they were something very off balance with them. And I feel like now they've kind of got themselves back under control is what I'm feeling. So you got someone here who may have been a little bit of a player. This is someone you ended things. I feel like you're ending it. I feel like they're having an epiphany. This person needed to figure something out. They needed to fix themselves. See, they were invested in something that wasn't good for them. They may have hurt you terribly and they feel horrible about it. Because of this transformation, you see, it ended. They dealt with their own pain, and it was their own fault, is what I'm seeing. They see that. They're trying to figure something out. They were probably being a player, being sneaky, sneaking around, so it ended painfully, you see. It's the product of their own doing. So there you go. Sometimes that King of Wands energy is like that. I do see they could be a Scorpio for some of you. Yeah, this there's something they want to put to an end. They want to end this cycle. Whatever's happened, they hurt themselves hurting you. And I feel that they're trying to figure out how to fix the situation and put an end to this. You see, yeah, they regret. They treated you like an option. They didn't see your worth. They didn't see your value. You ended it because of it. But there's this justice. Look at that. Justice, balance. They didn't treat you fair. I feel you're about to get some justice here. I see some Libra energy. Yeah, this person needed to they needed to fix something. They need to figure something out. They had to fix something within themselves. So they actually now have all the tools they need. Yeah, I think this person wasn't being very fair. And I feel there definitely was some injustice being done here, but they're coming in to make things right. This person wants to come in and fix this situation. They're trying to figure out how to do it, okay? How to fix the situation. They're just up in their head. They're invested in this. Like, this person is so invested in this, but they're scared to reach out. They think about just tossing you a little message or something to see if you'll take it. In fact, this might have been someone who played a little game with you because they felt you were, out of their league kind of energy, and they may have dangled a carrot in front of you, right? You grabbed it, and then they rejected you to build themselves up, to sort of get that power, to feel like they were in control. But whatever it is, it looks like if they did that, it backfired, and they have some kind of regrets. You got someone here who's got some issues here with lack of self-esteem is what I think. It's all in their head too. This is the thing. It's unfounded fears. This person knows now they should have never done it. They see that what they had was an empress, and this is somebody who's really blown it here. Tell me about this. Wow, Leo, heavy. Yeah, there's some kind of truth. Something happened. This person they want to come in and speak a truth. They're trying to manifest. See, that's the magician with the sword. The magician has the truth. They want to come in and speak a truth. They want to put an end to the situation. And they want to come in and, get this under control. They lost control. They were out of balance. They weren't playing fair. They were juggling. This is somebody, I think, who has a lot of regrets. So if you got somebody who did that to you, regardless of whether you're talking or you've stopped talking to them, they do have a lot of regrets. They do know, they see the truth, they're having epiphanies, they understand. I think what this person is understanding what they needed to do. I do feel they probably manipulated you. It was a form of manipulation. They didn't do things right. They didn't make the right choice, the right decision. And so, you've gone off in another direction. So you either took your power back, but I feel this person was really trying to just control the situation for whatever reason. Yeah, see, they were up in their head thinking too much. They were trying to control their emotions. They were trying to be too logical. They were being strategic as well. That's that manipulation. Yeah, so this is definitely somebody who's now trying to figure out how to fix this situation. I think they've had to go within to fix themselves, to be honest, Leo. I do. I feel like they needed to kind of go within to figure out their issues. Okay, they're healthy. Like, why did I do that? That was such an unhealthy, stupid thing to do. I think this person's more angry at themselves than anything. So there's a cycle that's ending. Yeah, this is a pattern. This is someone who's had this pattern. You may have had an on and off situation, but I feel this person's up in their head thinking. They're trying to learn something to come towards you, to figure out how to talk to you, to communicate, to move forward, to put an end to this. They want things to go in their favor, but they didn't in the past, definitely. So yeah, there was something, this person was juggling, so they lost control. They lost the best thing that they had, and they have a lot of regrets. They treated you poorly, like you weren't good enough when you were actually the empress. I don't think they meant to treat you poorly. I think it was a control tactic because of their own issues of feeling not good enough. They may acted like they were better than you, or you may have got that feeling, but you are the empress, rest assured, in this person's eyes. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. I mean, this could be like really emotional, really drastic, but it could also be just one of those energies where you're really angry at this person for doing that because they didn't invest properly. You may have lost your patience and got angry. Maybe they did that with you. Maybe that's something that they really need to stop investing in. You see that? They're looking at this. This person knows what they did. So tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here? What's this? What's ending? What is this cycle? So this person's definitely becoming much more grounded, much more practical. Wow, they got their act. Maybe they didn't have enough money. Maybe they felt that they didn't have enough money to move forward with you, whatever that issue is here. Like there's just so many scenarios I can bring out here, but look at those fears. Fear of being hurt. Maybe they had insecurities and they rejected you because of it, and then in the end they hurt you and they hurt themselves. Or they just are a third-party situation that was involved in some very unhealthy stuff that it's the product of their own demise, how they behaved. I can see that very clearly. So I feel this person has kind of tried to get their balance back. They're going to try to come towards you. They want to make things right. They now have all the tools because they've learned something about themselves, the way they behaved, what they did. Because you ended things. They've had I feel like this person's had to face some, the consequences here. And they're definitely strategizing, they're learning, they're doing a lot of thinking about how to put an end to this cycle, and they want to talk to you. I feel they want to communicate. Or it might even be just to make peace, but they're coming in as the King of Pentacles. So if money was an issue, they're now in this King of Pentacles energy. Much more grounded, practical, much more sincere. They feel better about themselves. Things are going in their favor. So, and I'm going to tell you, this person sees you in a favorable light. That's never been the issue. This was their own insecurities, whatever they were. They miss you. They're lonely, possibly. They're looking right at that. See, their tradition. See, this person, their tradition, belief, behaviors. They had some fears. They had some habitual habits, habitual fears. Fear of commitment may have been the hugest thing for this person. Their tradition, their belief, the behavior, the way they were conducting themselves was very unhealthy. So they're grounded, practical. They've been working through these details, trying to figure. I feel they had to go within and kind of fix themselves to figure out why they did what they did. Feel they want to try to figure out how to come towards you. They do not want you to get away. But see, they let you get away, and it's their own fault. You got someone here who's pretty messed up over what they did. I do feel there was a lot of confusion. I feel they regret treating you like an option. They regret not making a choice, seeing the possibilities of being with you. And they created some kind of illusion or confusion here as well. They weren't communicating directly, clearly about their intentions. It's something that they need to clear up is their intentions. I don't think what keeps popping is they never intended to hurt you. I think this person may have thought you were, if it did really hurt you, obviously it looks like it did. I feel as like it wasn't really intended to be that way. It definitely made you feel bad, okay? But I don't think that was their intention. So it was a manipulation tactic, a little mind game thing they may have been doing for some of you. But they now have all the tools because they've gone in and they've learned something about themselves, right? Their habits, what they were investing in, the way they were behaving. They definitely weren't being very patient. They didn't want to invest, I feel, in a commitment. Maybe that's why they rejected you, is the fear of commitment, the fear of... It's just a lot of... This could be why this person moves around. If they have other options, they keep their options open. They don't really invest in any one because then they have to commit. So there's definitely something with that. The Hierophant. Where are we with the Hierophant? See, their own emotional happiness. See, this person's tradition, belief, behavior, the way they conducted themselves. This is somebody who had some fears of commitment, about opening up emotionally. Something to do with that passionate energy as well. They got a few fears, and it's their habits. It's conditioning, whatever that is. And I feel this person... I'm not so sure. I think they didn't have a lot of faith you were compatible. I feel like there was just a lack of cooperation and compromise, a lack of them being patient. I feel like you went off on another path, but this person is now ready to cooperate, compromise. They're seeing you differently. There's something here that's changed in this person. I'm not so sure you're going to have faith in this, but let's see. Spirit's preparing you for this scenario. If this is your story, ringing true, it's giving you an opportunity to weigh the pros and the cons if this person comes back, if you want to move forward or move away. Okay, it could be something that happens quick and you just go, oh no way, right? I'm moving on. I don't have any faith in this person. No, I don't feel, you may have changed. Maybe you don't feel they're compatible. I think this person felt you weren't compatible. There was something there about that compatibility or being on the same page. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe they were trying to deal with something. Maybe they were, it could be somebody who was in some kind of therapy or trying to work on themselves, and then you came along and you're this amazing energy, right? And they weren't prepared. They weren't ready. They didn't feel good enough. They didn't have enough money. Major insecurities. See, this is somebody who's thinking, trying to shine a light on a situation. This is someone who held back. They never told you the truth. They want to communicate. I think this person held back something. They weren't telling you the truth, or they were holding back being clear communication, never told you their intentions. Maybe this person really wanted to stay single and They just want to keep their options open. You might have someone here who's a bit of a player. I don't think their intentions was to play you though, but obviously for some of you, that's the energy, how you're seeing it, that's for sure. Yeah, a player's a player, right? Yeah, see, this person's coming in to apologize, but there's something they held back. Insecurities or some kind of story, something they weren't telling you. If they come back around, I would be a little bit cautious. If this person's coming in telling you they've changed, they've healed, they've figured out what they want, maybe you just told this person to go figure out what they want and you just moved on. It could be that simple. You weren't investing in them. This person, there was definitely some issues. Maybe you were the one who was obsessed with them, Leo. Okay, but they weren't investing and you went, okay, well, fine, I'm going to stop talking to them. I'm going to move on, and they regret it. It could be that easy. There's that world. Yeah, this is someone who's coming around. They're pulling back. They're seeing things different. There's something different. Okay, so if they are different, take that time. Temperance, okay? This is about balance, head over heart. It's about chemistry. Pull back and look. Is there something different about this person? Because if they haven't changed and they're not different, I do feel like you're going to let go of them. They could be seeing you differently as well. You may have different beliefs, traditions, the way you conduct yourselves in your relationships in them. You may not be on the same page. They have different views. They have their own way of doing things. So I can see that energy. You may never get on the same page. I'm going to be honest. I feel as though this person is... They got a story to tell. This is someone who lacks sincerity. They don't always tell the truth. Doesn't mean they lie. They just don't tell you everything. They don't tell you the full story. There's something lacking. Could be some narcissism here, or you feel that. Okay. I'm not feeling huge for this person. I mostly feel they're someone who has a fear of commitment. They don't want to commit. They have their own way of doing things. It doesn't matter how many feelings they have. This person's kind of about making themselves happy. It's their habit. It's their way. There's someone who, but for some of you, there's definitely some very unhealthy energy here. So it's telling you to pull back and look. If they come around and tell you they're changed and they apologize, have they really changed? Is there anything balanced here? Is this the right person for me? That's what, see, if they're still fighting to control their emotions, they got one foot in the door and one foot out. It's telling you to run, take off in another direction. Stay in your power, Leo. Some of you, they're a Cancer. There's somebody who's, very romantic, but it's somebody who's very much in control of their emotions. They don't want to lose control. This is someone who fights really hard not to take things a step further than romance. Other than that, I don't think this is someone who wants to commit. But they do have horrible regrets for how they treated you. They do have a conscience. I can see that. Tell me about the King of Swords and we will wrap it up. Yeah, see, they have a lot of regrets in their head, a lot of remorse. They're trapped in their head terribly about this. I don't think they had evil and horrible intentions. And, player or not, I don't think their intentions was to play you, to hurt you. I think they just weren't clear on their intentions. Yeah, this is someone who, I do think they're coming back to make you a solid offer. It could be they may give you a little gift, a memento, something to make peace. But it could be just an offer. They want to maybe start over. They want another opportunity to show you. Okay. They do see the possibilities with you. I just feel like this person is not so sure about whether you're compatible. But maybe they've changed. They pull back. They're seeing you different, seeing what they did in a different light. Okay, seeing you you're different than other people. Maybe they're not used to somebody like yourself. Maybe they don't travel in that category of people. What I'm saying is that's what I kind of feel like. I think this person has been leading kind of an unhealthy lifestyle. But there you go. You've got somebody who's been working on themselves. There you go, trying to figure things out. This is someone who does work a lot. They are very hardworking, very focused, very dedicated to their work, very creative. I feel they're very crafty. And I feel they're definitely a hard worker. There's no problems with this person. Yeah, they've been working on themselves. See, they're now that... I think you got someone who had money problems. A lot of you, that's all it is. And they were just really obsessed with not... The timing wasn't right to invest in a relationship for some of you. Wow. How the tables turn. They are still a little indecisive. See, they're not so sure about giving up that single life. I feel this is somebody who is probably trying to find out if you're still single. They're trying to find out, trying to light on it, but they're not finding out what they need. But I think this is someone who still is a bit indecisive about giving up the single life. But I think things have changed, and now you're not going to be sure if you see a way forward with this person. Because of it, because this could be a lot of energy that's gone through your head. You've been really angry and obsessed with this person, what they did to you. You still may be a little angry. You may be thinking all these horrible things, and it may not be true. You may pull back and now see this person different. I do feel they've been working on themselves. They've been concentrating, working really hard on something to become the, see how that flows, this King of Pentacles. So yeah, there's something coming to an end. Something is transforming, and I feel as though, I'm hoping this person has released their issues. They've healed. Okay, it's the death of something, whether it's bad behavior, something toxic, to be able to move forward. Some kind of transformation is happening, but it's telling you to look back and make sure, like pull back and look. Is there anything different about them? Okay, it's up to you to make that decision. If this person is now a responsible partner who has the Wheel of Fortune in their favor, they're making plans to come towards you. They want things to go in their favor. They see you in a favorable light. Maybe you see them this way. Maybe you didn't, but maybe you rejected this person before because they didn't have money. Maybe it was you, Leo. Right? And now you see them differently because they've got their act together. I mean, it could be because they were insecure. You weren't comfortable with their insecurities. And there's so many ways, yeah, being trapped in a situation, trapped in your head. I feel this person is definitely thinking a lot about you, or vice versa. This is about not repeating mistakes of the past, getting out of your head, moving forward. It's very easy. You simply look back, look at all the issues, right? Do some of that inner work, focus on something else to release that energy, and you move forward. You put an end to a cycle. So if they come around, I don't know. Yeah, this is someone who was trapped in a cycle. Third-party situations, too many people involved, something to do with that passionate energy, somebody with a great big ego, just going back and forth between people, just wanting that kind of attention. So this is what this, there you go. There's your recap, who this person is. Okay, they were trapped in a cycle with a bunch of people. They were either online dating, they were, you know, having passionate new beginnings, setting themselves free, and then going toward to get attention from someone else. Their ego has ended. There's a situation that has ended. See, because you ended things. This person lost their Empress. So it is what, yeah, negative thoughts. That's what I said. Releasing negative thoughts, negative energy, manifesting things into reality. So if you've been obsessed with this person because of how they made you feel or something, and you've been kind of building things up in your head, let go of that. Because if this person does come around, you need to see the truth, the reality of what really is there. You both may have different points of view, how you believe things happened and why. So there is an end of a cycle and a new, if you can release negativity, things will go in your favor. Okay, but it's also them. Yeah, there's their, this is this person, immature, focused on themselves. Okay, this is someone who focuses on themselves, focuses on that passion. There's an end of that. This person's ending this cycle, this habit. They're a little immature. Maybe they've grown up and kind of evolved. All right, Leo, crazy energy. My gosh, these cards bring out so much. So I wish you guys the best. It looks like you've got something happening. Someone's coming around. You may change how you feel about them. If they have changed, take your time. Look at it for real before you move forward. Take care. Bye for now.